Oh, Saxa.
Breaker. Saxa's walked high ground as he. They missed the stun from Hanskin. Still a very simple first blood as they group up 4 heroes versus 1.
Whoa! How close was?
Whoa! It was not close at all. Climbing uphill is a very dangerous thing in Dota without the vision. So S4 playing that Weaver position 3, getting Aghanim Scepter earlier on. They have no real burst damage. You can get people out of, you know, healthy against AA ulti, against the Batrider initiation. So should be good.
Well, Hanskin is 0 for 2 on his impale so far.
Oh, he's saving the good ones for the later.
They do secure themselves 2 bounty runes. OG grabbing the double as FNG charged towards by mid 1. Saxa with the headshot level 1. Wonder if the sniper's going to get farmed down in this lane, and mid 1 plays more of the roaming support hero. Against the Morphling, shots can be pretty good, just chipping away and harassing him. A little range creep secure there from Saxa too. DK versus AA mid.
What year is this?
Like, seriously. What is happening?
I'm getting flashbacks when Super, the Chinese player, played Dragonite mid against AA.
$7-0 start for S4. Start to see the green heroes climbing the CS board. Saxa. A lot of damage from this Nico Baby Morphling, who's holding his wave in front of the tier 1 tower, so he's got safe farm for himself. Dragonite against AA looks like Limp's DK. I mean, honestly, Limp has to be one of the best laning stage players in the game right now.
Yeah, for sure. Man, Limp really improved over the last like 6 months. He was always a great laner. Had some issues with let's say mid game, late game decisions, but I think that's gone. That's past him.
Groove here on Alliance. And that's always something that S4 brings to the table as well, right? That shot calling, the mid to late game decision making. S4 knows exactly what's up. Go back to that time when he was playing Puck. Limp, 11-4. And he's got plenty of sustain now. He's hit level 3. 2 points in that Dragon Blood, going to keep him topped up. Saxa throwing some shrapnels towards Nico Baby. Benji's here to bodyguard the Morphling as they charge forward. Mid one's got to cancel that one out. Doesn't want to go on the tower.
How's our boy Spirit Breaker doing? 10-1 without Quelling Blade. That's pretty impressive.
Got 71 base damage between 66 and 76. Almost as good as Morphling. There we go. Nico Baby's like, nah, mate. I'm going to shift up more Agi. Give me more Agi. Top lane, S4. Giving Samil the clicks. Has another Shikuchi here. Well, Batrider and Nyx Assassin having a little bit of a wander through the jungle. 30 seconds till those runes spawn. Still no bottle for Topson, but he's closing in on it. Like a very strong start here from Alliance. Charge across the map, heading in towards mid. So mid 1 returning to his home. The land of the brave in the mid lane. Limp is already under the tier 1 tower though. Mid 1 doesn't give a shit. He's just diving. He's going to the punches. Mid 1, Spirit Breaker. Yeah, he's taking some tower hits. And now Limp salving. Go on, high five him. Give him a spray on the ground. Anything. Chat wheel line. Come on, Limp. Get it together, man.
After I saw him charging, going on a tier 1 tower, I thought, yeah, AA must be level 6 somehow.
Well, Nyx now getting charged top lane. OG trying to get themselves up on the board, and the Firefly ticking Hansken down. 4 1 charges on the Weaver. I clicked the wrong hero there. 2 stick charges on the next assassin. No-Tail gets the pick off, and mid one starting to move around the map. Okay, not too bothered about all this nonsense. Mid one going to TP back to Fountain, and one of the great things here, he's able to charge back to lane.
They should know about this ward. Yeah, it's being pinged out by FNG. Batrider will get at least this bounty rune, so it seems like it's gonna be 2-for-2 trade. S4 getting a lob from the top lane. Not even putting a single point in the swarm, just going for more harassment build, lowering the cooldown on Generate attack.
I'm a little surprised he doesn't have like a Blightstone here. Threatening kill on Sumail. And so we've got ourselves try retry. 6 heroes converging onto mid. Hansken, no point in Carapace, so he turns with a mana burn, misses a stun, pops his stick and drops just like that very quick. And now OG moving on to Limp. Half HP Dragon Knight, while Jakiro smoked, looking for a backstab play. Walk straight past mid one. They want to bring down Thompson. Trading a Nyx for an AA here, looking pretty good, but FNG dropping low, charge on through as mid one clears out FNG. Thompson does finally fall, but sacks his rotation. With the shrapnels now and the body blocks from No-Tail, managing to lock down Limp, but
he's way too tanky. 16 magic 1 charges.
Oh yeah, that was just about well-timed enough. Limp gets off the Fairy Fire and the 1 charges, stays alive in that mid lane.
So this gives free farm to the Morphling on the bottom. 4 mana rotation just to get a kill on your Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin really struggling with the levels. He should start putting out points in Carapace, a lot of uncontrollable damage, and you can set an easy stun with it. There's the Carapace. Misses.
Now Dragon Knight. Tower hit, not enough to kill off mid one.
No money.
Thompson. Alright, level 6. Dire putting a lot of focus here with observer wards all around the mid lane. As a Shikuchi top, Sumail, it seems he's got 12-1 charges, but loses his courier.
Radiant fortified destructions. Pretty good move if you ask me. Dire's putting up a barricade.
Charge onto Limp. Mid one. He cancels this one. 2 to 4 here. OG kill lead, but it feels like they are starting to lose control of the way this game's going. Nico Baby is going to be a massive threat coming out of laning stage.
Don't get wet.
Yeah. So they chase
Otherwise,
Hansken.
you're done for.
He lands a stun. Already used Carapace though. Dragon Knight. Stun on to the Bat Rider, but the bash finish from mid one. Limp can finish off anybody here. It doesn't look like it. TP out from No-Tail. Charge away. Towards S4 for mid one. Nico Baby finding a kill down bottom on Saxa. Apparition still yet to really throw an ice blast down there. FNG coming in to try and secure a rune. Oh, is S4 going to find? No. One's just fine. Dragon Knight connecting in behind Thompson, who will solo kill the Jakiro. Now in a little bit of trouble as Hansken and Limp pairing up to chain stun the Ancient Apparition. Hansken, he can't miss that one. And yet again, OG trading a core for a support as they're scrambling to find anything they can on this map.
Oh, I'm loving it. Spirit Breaker going for Necro 3. They are really having fun this game.
For incredibly fun. Let's have a look
See you
at
later,
network,
nerds.
actually. I'm done with the CS.
See you later, nerds.
9 minutes in. Drift across to it. Top 3 heroes all green, like 1,000 gold ahead of their counterparts.
The only thing Morphling needs to worry about is getting clipped by AA Blast. Other than that, he can get his attribute shift off. Mid 1, he's in. Dead one.
Now he's out. Pops his wand, can't charge for another 5 seconds. Alliance there yet again. But another core kill. Let's have a look at this. 3-0 Dragonite, 3-2-1 AA. The deaths here on AA, Spirit Breaker, and the Sniper.
Backstab from Dragonite on the mid lane.
You're right, straight onto Batrider with Handskin landing the chain stun. Carapace back, a little bit of the Ice Blast onto Thompson. S4 Shikuchiing in to try and find No-Tail, but has to time that out. Sumail's rotated. Great Ice Path on the waveform forward. Nico Baby securing 1 and potentially 2 kills as they charge forwards, looking for Thompson. The Infest is there as Lifesteal looks to get out. They stun up the Sniper and the charge arriving now onto FNG. Courier about to fall as S4 in the midst of all this chaos secures the Courier takedown. And a 2 for 2. Both supports on each side.
Radiant's middle
10 heroes mid, 10 minutes in. Nico Baby finds Iron Retreat and the double damage, also finds Iron Talon. Yeah, it's much better if he just keeps Iron Talon, can farm the jungle much easier, especially the Ancients.
Lifestealer. 0-0, making a play onto Limp. The Ice Blast, Sniper there, shrapneling forward. And Limp might actually die here. Nico Baby's double damage room with a waveform forward, clearing up mid-1. Sumail, does he have Infest? No, not for 50 seconds. The Swarm doesn't connect. Lifestealer, a head away from death. The Macroplier flying across onto him as he rages, but TP's on cooldown for another 7 seconds. So he's going to try and kill himself to tower to reduce the experience that Alliance gets. A Morphling now at 403, over 5,000 net worth, having a completely free game.
Once he finishes off that Ethereal Blade, and it's gonna be in the next 4 or 5 minutes, they have no saving abilities. The only save they have is Lifestealer using Rage against it. That's pretty much it. How's Saxa doing? Tranquil Boots, Magic Stick, working towards that Aghanim Scepter.
Dive into mid again, S4. Looking for Thompson. Dragon Tail, it'll come just in time.
Oh, the bug kills him. They're styling on him.
Leave him for the bugs. Dead for 20 seconds now. Assassinate being fake pumped by Saxa. Charging and nether striking Limp. They've got no tail, there's no lasso. Limp is perfectly fine here. The Flame Break connects. Perfectly fine. That's a lot of damage from OG. I wasn't expecting that. Big old bashes are now level 6 for Batrider. Means the lasso drag onto FNG gives them a bonus kill.
OG just outnumbering Alliance at the moment.
And we'll bring down this Lifestealer pretty quickly though. Sumail still with Rage. Gets enough distance with that Infest. 11 to 11, kill-wise. OG going toe-to-toe with Alliance. I guess that's what this lineup is really built to do. We'll hit this early game timing with Armlet Lifestealer. Start charging around with the Spirit Breaker, who's going that Necro Book. Thing is, Saxa is so distant from his Aghanim Scepter on the possible Sniper, you need it.
Oh, Nico Baby, bottom lane, nice dodge. But there's a charge.
Top to S4 as the charge comes in bottom. No Nether Strike here. Clearing up the Jakiro though as Thompson does find the pick off. No-Tail is being eyed up by the 2 bugs. Hansken does have Vendetta. Batrider hiding behind his tier 2 while Dragonite mid getting TP'd on. Trying to finish off that tower middle. Dragon Tail stun there. There's no lasso from Batrider just yet. The charge from mid one. Now in comes Thompson. 5 seconds for the Ice Blast. Might not even need it though, as Limp burnt under this Firefly from No-Tail, claiming the bounty. S4 Hansken turning back to kill off Thompson. Assassinate with Nether Strike, focusing S4, but he's time-lapsed away. Back to full HP and off he goes, while Sumail is giving chase onto Hanskin and even charging forward with mid one. Let's see if he can get himself through the pit. Roshan gonna give him a whack as he sprints on through. No bash luckily for him though, as a Carapace slows down the advance. Now under the tower, Hanskin, can he save himself? He can line up a stun, but the rage is ready. Hanskin just TP's home.
No mana for lasso. Man, this is a fun game until Nico Baby finishes that Ethereal Blade.
And it's going to be a really fast one. OG now 4,000 net worth behind. Sumail, he pretty much has Armlet done. But Dragonite, it feels like he's been shut down a fair amount. This Blink Dagger delayed heavily. And Weaver heading into Diff Blade. What's the rule again, Lacoste, with Diffuser Blade Weaver?
The rule is if you get the mana break with the Diffuser Blade, you want to have that on level 15 talent. But I was thinking about it. I think it's time to break the rule. 11 strength is just too much HP.
Well, picked up Limp again, you know. This charge Ice Blast, not even needing Lasso.
After we nerfed the talents by around 20%, that talent seems a bit underwhelming. The mana burn one.
OG, it's their time to shine. Dusting up Hanskin. Carapace, try and get away from that assassinate, but Sumail with a rage says, no, no, no. You come back here, I am a hungry boy.
Is mine now.
OG delaying all these best efforts from Alliance. But it is timing for them as E-Blade arriving now for the Morphling. Weaver with Diffusal Blade. Dragonite still 700 gold away from Blink though, so they don't have the full synchronization. As No Tail being found here. The first showing of that Diff Blade on the S4. Mega kill streak for him. 503 Weaver. And bottom lane, thinking about it.
A blast coming onto the mid lane. Just checking if Nico Baby maybe wants to morph everything into Agi. OG really shut down Dragonite. He's still 400 gold away from that Blink Dagger.
I shut down Jakiro as well as he was buying that secret shop. Feels like Alliance a little bit getting sucked into OG's messy, brawly teamfight ways. DK with a double bracer now, 200 off the Blink, so should have it in the next 30 seconds, minute or so. He's clearing out Ancients. Scared of OG horde of heroes though.
I'd have find those sneaky
Hanskin under Vendetta. FNG TP mid. S4 going for Courier Snipes.
Courier has been killed.
Getting Courier Snipes.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
OG did smoke it up. Mid one. Looking for a target to charge on, so he pops his Necrobook to farm the creeps. And moving towards FNG. Hanskin also being found here by 3 other members of OG. Spirit Breaker charges away to find the hero, but mid one turned on by the Dragon Tail, the double breaths of dragons coming out. But he's a tanky boy, 1400 health. S4 sprinting out from Assassinate and Ice Blast. Things are all getting really scrappy now. 1k lead for Alliance. We are yet to see... Like, Nico Baby has bought this E-Blade and not used it.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
OG, they got like 2-3k gold advantage. The last few minutes, they've been just running at them. Now they have a Blink Dagger on a Dragonite. Seems like Alliance just wants the smoke. You wanted to see the usage of the E-Blade. Let's see it.
And there it is. Immediately dispatching with Saxa Sniper. Still very distant from Aghanim Scepter as FNG throws spells into the mix. S4 doesn't have time lapse. Gets dragged back into the fire as Nico Baby does get a double, looking for the triple No-Tail burnt to a crisp. FNG securing that one. Again, 2 supports plus a core in exchange for S4.
See you later, nerds.
It looked pretty even until Nico Baby decides to join the team fight. He's also getting a Lincoln Sphere next item, it seems. Yeah, great against the charge, great against the lasso initiation.
Nice early warning system, right? Make sure that assassinate from the Ag Sniper as well.
That as well.
Getting blocked out.
Saxa's getting closer. Just 1.5k gold away.
So 1.5 seconds stun. Pretty hefty once he gets it.
Radiant's courier is dead. I wonder what Radiant's middle tower is
Nico Baby just continues farming out that long lane up top. No one's come to stop him. No tail with double Sage's mask. Getting closer to his own Blink Dagger right now. Another form of initiation here from OG and another infest target that Sumail can potentially play with when he feels that he's ready to move out and play the game. Now farming towards MKB for Armlet Basher.
Basher is the build. We've seen trolls picking up earlier Bashers. And this is one way to annoy people and spam chat voice lines when you get that very nice timed bash. Smoke, once again from Alliance.
Tower is under attack.
Can they stop the sniper axe timing? It looks like Saxa annihilated by Alliance. I'm just going to leave this one for S4. Let him take it. The charge is coming in though. They see the Weaver, grab the bounty rune. Open wounds, you're going to try and time lapse. There's the bash. First hit from Sumail. Batrider arriving as S4 walks into Thompson, but the jump stun, catching AA. Can't even cast the bloody spell. Interesting, he says. He throws an ice blast and takes down S4. Didn't get himself away from all that lockdown from OG. Still a 2-for-1. Option 3 Weaver, don't forget, giving his life for the mid and the pos 4. OG don't have too many spells remaining, so Alliance bolstering their efforts towards the mid lane. Grab a Philosopher's Stone there and hand that over to Jakiro.
Dragonite still doesn't have a neutral item, so I guess FNG gives him Keen Optic. Nope, doesn't need anything. There's Poor Man's Shield, Iron Tree, and Iron Talon available.
Yeah, Poor Man's Shield being shifted out by the Nyx. Now he wants the Philosopher's Stone. Parapacing mid one's initiation. P coming in from Weaver. OG spreading pretty wide across the map now. Sniper, Spirit Breaker, aiming towards top. He's actually trying to pop FNG, but he's got the ice path to stop that from coming his way. Sumail kind of forced to rage and run as S4's Weaver shows himself in that mid lane.
This will come in handy.
19-19. It feels like both of these teams trying to keep the kill score as even as possible all the way through this. And we have like 7-7, 11-11, 13-13. Dead even in that regard. And OG is still keeping up with the net worth. Only a 2k lead for Alliance, even though it feels like the game is slowly but surely shifting their way.
It's just that Morph is ultimate carry in this game. Lincoln Sphere, Ethereal Blade, 22 minutes in. He can solo kill anyone except Lifestealer at this point. Okay, maybe Spirit Breaker, he bought the full Sun, so he's tanky enough. Saxa, 1,000 gold away from that Aghanim Scepter. Then we're gonna see some charge, assassinate, follow up with the Ice Blast place.
Mid one. That's a tier 2 tower. Does have the backup of 3 other heroes behind him. Again, Thompson going into the Aghanim Scepter. A long, hard road ahead of him to get it, though. As Alliance decide it is Roshan time. Nika Baby there in the pit. Max Agi pops the Lincolns with the strength without his strike. And pushes damage with the Agi one. We've also got the Swarm on Roshan, so slowly but surely ticking away at his arm.
AA ulti will connect.
Now a charge. They've got the vision in the pit. Roshan does fall here for Nico Baby to grab the Aegis. Mid one gives up on the connection.
Jesus the master.
It's like Limp wants to have things balanced, still not having any neutral item.
I can win this game without a neutral item.
His top tower is under attack.
Morphling with Vambrace. 232 agility. Batrider does have a blink lasso with a clumsy net up here. Can't go on that Morphling, of course, with Lincoln's. There's an Ice Blast. Doesn't connect on anybody. Alliance have already all TP'd, and Hansken has found Thompson. TP on Thompson. Being cancelled out by the next assassin as Nico Baby comes in to clear up yet another simple kill. Now things not so balanced. 21-19. OG on the retreat. Double damage rune.
There's still tier 1, tier 2 tower left on the bottom. Seems like Alliance can just push it in, take control, and then have him Also another entrance to enemy triangle.
Bottom tower. Don't look good.
So Arcane Rune Dragon Form drops the bottle for Nico Baby now. And DD.
Dire's bottom tower's getting pushed around.
Do you think Nico Baby will ever give him back the bottle?
No, that's his now. Once you get, like, you know, it's one of those like scaling things where if a position 5 gives the 4 the bottle, the 4 can keep it forever. If the 4 gives the 3, or the 3 gives, you know, the 2 gives it to the 1 keeps it. That's his now.
Dire's bottom tower has...
Can't argue with your logic, Gary.
It's like one of those pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes of bottles. Nico Baby, wait falling forward, just right-clicking down Sumail, but the bash and the Ice Blast ticking down, and as they do find the Bat Rider in the background, Sumail still running low on HP, investing for Thompson, as Hanskin looking to retreat, but they've caught out this AA with an E-Blade. They can't do too much more damage into that, though, as they're relying on physical hits from S4 and this DK, as Limp's shredded here. OG defending valiantly, as Alliance have already lost Aegis and might be losing a Morphling soon. Alliance have stepped too far as the bridge below them breaks, and OG are clearing them up one by one. The Lincoln's popped, waveform out. Nico Baby does escape with a TP. 3 for 2 exchange, and S4 still getting popped out by the Assassinate, but he's fast enough for that Shikuchi to escape.
If they're gonna get the initiation on AA, just try to burst him down. There's no real save on OG. That's gonna help Morphling a lot. He lost the Aegis, almost lost his second life after that.
He could, you know, E-Blade kill off the AA, but he in fact stopped S4 and Limp, finishing him off, and then the fight got really scrappy.
S4 is getting closer to his Aghanim Scepter. Just needs another minute to finish it off, and then Nico Baby can play more aggressive. There's always going to be a time lapse.
Then they have the DK on Limp coming soon as well. Dodges away from the Assassinate with his blink. And that means Ice Blast charge won't land either. Hanskin thinking about the turn onto mid one. 2.2k health. A little too much for Alliance to handle. No tail. Waiting in the shadows here. Ready with the blink lasso. OG converging towards the mid lane. Lifestealer with MKB completed, moving towards Eye of Skadi, it looks like. Help him shred through the Dragon Knight.
And the extra slow and the region plus lifesteal reduction. It's great against Morphling and Dragon Knight. It's like having a Spirit Vessel.
Bottom tower is under attack.
OG smoking straight after the pickoff on Bat Rider, charging Hanskin, cancelling it out. Cowardly.
Bottom tower is under attack.
They want to group up with a Lifestealer instead. Bottom tier 2 opens up for OG. And again, we're back, 23 to 23. I don't know if there's some kind of mini game they're playing here, but a charge, Ice Blast, S4, time lapse, can Chikuchi away as well as OG. Getting stopped in these initiations. Carapace onto Sniper, opening up for the Morphling to Adaptive. Into that E-Blade, now he's in Spirit Breaker mode, but Sumail arriving, bashing up Nico Baby. He's charging forward, but being bashed around, and now he's dead. Hits the ground with a thud. And Lifestealer, massive amount of damage here. Thompson clearing up a double kill. Sumail still with an Infest, ready to jump forward if anyone else wants to follow him, but they're 2 forms of initiation. Bat Rider and Spirit Breaker are both down.
Maybe there was a little bit of misplay there. Nico Baby saw Aghanim Scepter being delivered on Weaver, but she used it before the Aghanim Scepter delivered, so that means old cooldown. So didn't have it. Also, I don't think it's great to shift into Spirit Breaker. They're much better heroes, especially Lifestealer, free BKB.
Sumail,
Lane.
What are you doing? He was hasted, running through mid, chasing heroes, hitting tower, raged up, and then dies. Most bizarre move I've seen in a long time. I can't even say words anymore, it's confusing me that much. Assassinate into no lasso. No tail, no life, about to die, but gets his wand, gets his lasso off, and S4 falls. Limp BKB'd, but he's still being harassed by Saps and mid one now. Has the Dragon Tail to turn and run. Hanskin arriving again. Carapace knows where the Sniper is, but a charge from mid one, focusing for the Assassinate onto Limp. Ice Blast coming on in. Limp's cleared up by Thompson now as FNG. An additional little kill here that OG could grab, but Nico Baby, he has arrived again. Because FNG is being charged. Spirit Breaker with the Necro units. And Nico Baby really wants to be in Spirit Breaker mode, it looks like. Focusing down to mid one, but he can't kill him off with just an E-Blade Adaptive. That's half HP for Spirit Breaker.
Follow him.
Mid one.
Let's go. Go with
I
the
need everyone to
move.
be spamming their moves right now. Yes, thank you, players. Move. Get yourself out of there, mid one. Go on, try it. There you Nico
he's
Baby.
gone.
Shuts him down.
That's one way to close the gap. If he sees a Spirit Breaker, turns into him, and then finds AA in the back lines. AA now once again finished that Aghanim Scepter, so that means no cooldown on Chilling Touch.
Next item, Kaya. Lacoste, these games are getting weirder and weirder. Sentry down, Hanskin very fast, Carapace, he's still vendetta but clumsy net. Catching him up, turns to stun, but he's dead. Nico Baby thinking about breaking high ground there. Absolutely not worth it, as no tail. They can pop the Lincolns with the Assassinate and move into the Blink Lasso. He didn't get attribute shift off.
There's the time lapse.
The time lapse, thankful for S4 on his positioning. Hell has been found by Limp and FNG. GKD, but infest out with a Centaur Courser, stunning the creep. Making sure that there is no fast escape. Sumail has to turn and fight now. There's no TP for him. Limp is dropping low, but S4 again. With the time lapse back, Aghanim Scepter paying for itself.
Next Roche may respawn in 10 seconds. This is where Alliance can easily go in, take it, have that cheese and Aegis, mid one.
Aggressively. Nico Baby looking to clear off the back line and very nearly had it all done and dusted. No tail will fall to that dual breath, and the time lapse back allows Nico Baby to escape from danger and mid one falling. OG now crumbling one by one. 4 heroes in a row for Alliance. Where's the 5th one? Sax is in the fountain.
S4 has one job. Just use time lapse on Morphling. No one else. Unless they initiate with the Ice Blast and it does not connect on Morph, then he can do it. But it's still one job.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
S4 still getting peeped. Buying a Lincoln from... It's been a long time since I've seen so many Lincoln Spheres, you know, because that item has felt pretty lackluster.
I feel bad for Limp. He had the great laning stage. After that, they just bullied him. 6 deaths on Dragon Knight.
Charge. He's had 4 heroes chasing him for the last 20 minutes. Dodge, Ice Blast, assassinates everything. We're now 11,000 ahead. Alliance finally getting into their groove. They found the rhythm, and OG's eclectic lineup starting to fall apart a little bit. Batrider with an infested lifestealer, jump lasso onto Nyx, but the Carapace timing out from Hanskin and a great ice path, Macrofire double stun combo, down you go. OG get blown up as Nico Baby finds the backstab onto Sax's sniper. Where's mid one? Where's Thompson? They are hiding away, not showing themselves anywhere on the lanes.
Middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Nico Baby, straight up onto high ground into tier 3s. Alliance want to close this one out. Dragon form, half duration remaining. And an open lane of barracks with top lane also pushing in with a massive creep wave. OG gonna have to buy back the lifesteal. Mid one in, rules up. Ice Path will connect onto him as Hanskin turns to stun, but the raise there from Sumail allows him to move forward, then shift back, as it is still a 3 versus 5. No Ice Blast for 30 seconds.
Dragon Knight back to full HP.
Certainly dead. There is Left jumping in. Thompson, E-Blade Adaptive down to half HP as the Ice Path keeps him held in place. Still no kill there. Thompson survives thanks to OG holding on to this ranged barracks middle lane.
Roche just spawned, it being pinged out. I saw a lot of replay videos where Lifestealer and Spirit Breaker are just chilling inside the Cybertruck, but I've never seen OG pulling off one combo like that.
Oh, maybe now. Any charge? Any infest? A bit of smoke. OG. That cover of smoke themselves towards the pin. Can't anymore. Let's see if Alliance are going to scan up on this high ground, because OG, they are coming in. Backstabbing the Morphling. They can pop Lincolns quickly with Assassinate. And we've seen how fast they can lasso, and there it is. Bounty set on Nico Baby. He's pinging where he wants to stand, waveforming high ground. Nico Baby aggressively now into lifesteal mode, gets the rage up in time, turns to face Sumail, as in the back of the fight, the Dragon Eye making run targets, but Nico Baby wins the time lapse. S4 doesn't get it off. Nico Baby's down with no buyback for a minute and a half, and S4 follows him. Oh, back of the century here. Taking down Alliance, 3 heroes gone, and Rojans open up for the Dire. Oh, they do get the Bat Rider with Limp and Hanskin, but they're back from FNG, gonna ice path mid one. But Alliance cannot stand without S4 and Nico Baby. Still gonna smoke forward though.
Nico Baby invested all of his gold in the items.
The Dragon Knight, so much damage, and another sick ice path from FNG. Thompson and Sumail without mid one because he TP'd home, left stranded here.
Oh, mid one, what are you doing? This is a full KEK W strat. You can't just leave a man behind.
Bounty rune to Hanskin. I really didn't think they would have it in them there. To be able to fight 3 versus 4 or whatever it was. Some great chain stuns. Oh, Hanskin. Carapace into Vendetta. Mid one, no reveal. No, of course. Aghanim's Scepter on Spirit Breaker. Charge move speed increase. Reduces cool.
Cooldown
No
11 seconds.
AoE Nether Strike it used to be. No tail. Caught up inside the fire and the flames of Chikiro. Up to the high ground though, with Limp still giving him the clicks. Limp boxes one with a Dragon Tail onto mid one to stop the charge coming in. And now the E-Blade Adaptive Strike monstrosity of Nico Baby coming through. Hanskin body blocking mid lane Saxa. What's he going to do now? Impale, line it up. The Dragon stun, not even needed. Just 2 hits from Limp to clear up yet another kill. And OG on the ropes once more. This all started with a Roshan fight like 6 minutes ago. It's been non-stop since then. Thompson dead without the ability to stand his ground. Time lapse comes through as the buybacks from OG. Spirit Breaker engine apparition inside the fountain. They're being dived and obliterated. Nico Baby clearing them up with a double kill. And sure, this has got to be it now.
No. Alright, they called it. I thought they're gonna wait until the throne falls, but no tail with the double G's. S4 try to kill Nico Baby using time lapse on him. Send him back to the fountain.
Ending up 46 to 32. Alliance 2-0ing OG. And we all know OG were out of